Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes up to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another...
Gordon! And that is wildly off target. Balde. Now it's Ferran Torres. Byrne cuts it out. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a searching pass. Al-Kubasi cuts out the pass. And it's Lopez. Joelinton. Hall. Joelinton in acres of space out wide. Bernal. And Jamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great defending, strong and determined. Elanga. Takes the shot! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, that's fabulous. He saw the danger. And he shoots! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Newcastle really could have done without this. Look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Barcelona, after 15 minutes, is number 10, Jamal.
So, a breakthrough already. Elanga. And it's Trippier.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Header comes in! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Dani Olmo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xiao. Byrne. Tonali. Over to the left. Now it's Joelinton. Now it's Gordon. Joelinton. Hall. Takes a shot. He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Now it's Gordon. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Joelinton! Has fallen kindly here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's picked his way through. Just eases him off the ball. Tonali played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gets a good foot in there. And good ball, good take. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Joelinton.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Gordon's cross, brilliantly cut out. Has a look and place it forward. Elanga. Balde.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Elanga. Eric Garcia. Koundé. And it's Olmo. And Fermin. Ferran Torres. And it's Lopez. Now it's Yamal. Joelinton.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the counter is on. Joelinton. He's got away. Point-blank header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen. Everyone, please welcome our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
for a throw. Trippier kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely shaped ball, not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Joelinton, out to the right, flings it across. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Joelinton clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Joelinton. And here's Gordon. Gordon! Newcastle still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, it's played into the... Gordon! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Koundé.
The attendance
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And he's picked it up out wide. For Joelinton. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alanga! Swept in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Rafinha. Nicely spread. And they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eric Garcia deals with that comfortably. Dani Olmo. Fermin. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. He's tried one! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After 75 minutes.
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution in progress.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Decent chance! De Jong. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Can he latch on to this? Gets into some space. And he's gone backward here. Shoots! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Newcastle complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And they've got Reid.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. De Jong. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Tries to get it clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Newcastle have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Gordon claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.